Hello class, today we're going over lesson 4.5, how to interpret two-way relative frequency tables. So this is the new part right here, the fact that they are now relative as opposed to just frequency tables. So let's go and get our definition for the day. The only definition we have today is a relative frequency table. So just like a frequency table, a relative frequency table compares two sets of data in a chart like we have on both of these right here. However, the difference is a relative frequency table has percents as opposed to just straight up numbers. So this one here on the left is simply a two-way frequency table, whereas this one on the right is a relative two-way frequency table. So it's very simple how you get a two-way relative frequency table from the plain old two-way frequency table. All you have to do is with each of these numbers here, like for example 25.6, the way we got that is we took our number over here, 21 yeses out of 82 total people. So we did 21 divided by 82, which is equal to 25.6. To get this no over here, again, similar thing. We took our 18 no's divided by our 82 totals, and 18 divided by 82 will be equal to 22%. Of course, this could also be 0.22, depending on how you want to write it. This could be 0.256. Either way, whether you want to call it a percent or a decimal, doesn't make a difference to me. But basically, the way we will go to our relative frequency table is just taking the number you have in this box divided by the total number of people. All right. So our goal today we will learn how to create and interpret relative frequency tables. Okay, so example, use the table to answer the questions. So what percentage of the people have artistic ability? So what we want to do is we want to come over to this table here and we want to find out how many of these people have artistic ability. And we're going to use that number to come up with a percent. So notice we have artistic ability right up here at the top. Here's our yes column. So we'll follow our yes column down. Right now, we're not interested in the amount of left people or the amount of right-handed people, but rather just the total number of people who have artistic ability, which here is 101. So we have 101 people with artistic ability out of the total 223 people that we're surveying. So to find the percent, we are of course going to divide these numbers. So 101 divided by 223 is going to be equal to 0.453. It's approximately that, actually. So coming up with this as a percent, we obviously just have to move this decimal place over 2 spots, and we will get a 45.3% of people who have artistic ability. All right, so what percentage of left-handed people have artistic ability? So again, we're going to come over to our chart here. We're going to find out how many left-handed people have artistic ability. That right here is 86, because we're going to follow the yes in the left-handed to get the 86 here. And again, we're going to use our 223. Oh, my bad. No, we want to find out what percentage of left-handed people here. So the first one used 23. Here we're going to use the 131 because we want to find out the percentage of left-handed people. So we don't want to include the right-handed people here. So our fraction is going to be 86 divided by 131, which will be equal to 0.656 or 65.6%. So again, the reason we use the 131 on this one and not the 223 is because we wanted to know the percentage of just left-handed people. So since we just wanted to know left-handed people, we only wanted to use the total number of left-handed people there. Alrighty, so that was our first example there. Make sure you guys are getting this down, even if you have to pause the video. Okay, let's get on to our next one. So we want to fill in the relative frequency table. All right, so let's start this off here by finding out what our percentage of blue cars are going to be. So we have 15 out of 55 blue cars. So this right here is 15 over 55. Now we go to our calculator and do that. 15 divided by 55 is going to be equal to 27%. All right, for the next one here, let's find out what our percentage of red cars is. So we have 13 out of 55. 13 over 55 is equal to 13 divided by 55 equals about 24%. Again, let's keep this going here. We have 10 trucks out of 55 total. 10 over 55 will be equal to 18%. Next, we have 17 out of 55 red trucks. So we have 17 over 55. 17 divided by 55 equals 31%. Now, our totals here, our totals are not too bad to calculate, doing them the exact same way here. So we have 28 out of 55 here. So 28 divided by 55 is going to equal 51%. And last but not least here, we have 27 trucks total out of 55 total vehicles. So we have 27 over 55, which will be equal to 49%. All right, so that's just filling in the relative frequency table there. Again, you're just taking whatever number this is here, whatever number is in one of these four columns, and you're dividing it by 55. So that's all we're taking care of for this one. Alrighty, guys, so erasing this here, don't forget to write your conclusion today. What we worked with was creating relative frequency tables and also interpreting relative frequency tables. So make sure you're writing a 2-sentence conclusion on this one. I'll check your guys' notes tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. I will see you all then. Peace out, y'all.